The grandmother of a young man who died 17 weeks ago, and I found him. His name was Corey. He spent 20 out of the past 24 months either in jail waiting to go to a rehab. I better stand over here so I can address everyone here as well. Or he was in Brockton, New York, far, far away, or he was in Willard, another great big distance away. And he was also on the shock incarceration treatment center. 20 out of 24 months, 28 years old, and he left behind an 8-year-old little boy who looked just like him. He had attained custody of his son. But little by little, he had an addiction that he could not beat on his own, and to think that it had anything to do with willpower is a myth. It's got nothing to do with willpower, because as many of us have found out as we've studied this, as we've been touched by this, is that it's been proven now with MRIs that there is damage in the brain, and that can take years to heal. And that part of the brain that is damaged affects the part of the brain that gives the person the strength and the willpower that there is danger, that you could die. Nobody in their right mind wants to go and take something that could kill them. Now here Corey came out, and he had everything going for him. He was going to start college in January. He didn't even make it 10 days. He had jobs lined up. He had a little boy. He had everything. He had me. His mother is a nurse. And he knows better. I mean, me being a pastor, his mom a nurse, I mean, he knows right from wrong. And I believe with my entire being that if this facility had been available before this drug gripped him and became so strong, he would have a greater chance. He didn't want to use. He thought he was fine. He came out with a prescription for medication because he was depressed. I mean, who wouldn't be depressed? He said to me, Graham, you know, I realized I spent 20 out of the past 24 months locked up. He lost 2 years of his son's life. He didn't know how that happened to him. It was like a person coming out of a daze. And I said, don't worry, Corey. You're safe here with me. We're going to get you all set up, anything you want. You know, we'll take care of you. He had everything in the world to live for. But what did he do? He visited some old friends. And once the drug was under his nose, he couldn't resist. And that's the thing. Last week I spoke out about this, and it was on, you know, the TV, not TV, the internet. And there are people who just don't understand about willpower, and they need to be educated. Somebody wrote me, I don't know who his name, and I don't know him, but he said this, and I'm going to conclude with this. He said, I think the new facility is a great idea. I've struggled with addiction the last 10 years of my life. If I had a place to go when this all started for me, I believe my life could have turned out completely different. And I believe the same for all the other boys and girls, women. They don't want to lose their jobs. I strongly recommend you watch a documentary called Heroin, and I borrowed it from the library, that educated me and helped me understand that it's not willpower. Nobody wants to go through this living hell. And I believe that we are morally responsible to do our best to make a difference. And this is the difference. Thank you, Steve. Thank you for what you're doing. And all of you, thank you, because this is the solution. This is what we need.
Thank you. Is there anyone else that, yes?